Hello, this is Dale, and this is my nightly video blog for the weekly options for Wednesday, June 26. Well, the only trade we have on is GDX, and we got out of the put side of GDX today as it went down and hit the 261 as we were watching the rhythm. And we're going to take a look at that. Remember, this is not a recommendation to buy or sell. That Options Infinity LLC is not a brokerage firm. Our instructions are for educational purposes only. Let's take a look at Thinkorswim, and here's our rhythm, and you can see that, even though we have been going down on a routine basis, the trend on GDX is definitely down. You can see that. Even with that, you get a rhythm that goes down to the 261, up to the 261, down to the 261, up to the 161. Down to the 161, up to the 261. Okay, and today, if we blow that up a little bit, you can see that what happened is we got into a strangle yesterday right around here, and we were kind of right in the middle of a channel of it going up or down. And it was interesting. Overnight, we had a tremendous drop in the market. And then it looked like it was going to recover before the market opened up this morning, but then it continued to head on down, and you'll notice a lot of fibs here. The first one I drew from the top here of 2402 down to 2351 and back up to 2376. And that gave us our first extension down here, down to the 261.8, and you can see it bounced off there right around 1125. Right around 1125 is when I jumped out of the put side. 1125, right as it hit here. As a matter of fact, I had a contingent order in that if it came down and hit 2243, that I wanted to go ahead and get out at the market, and you can see it dropped just a little bit lower. It got out at 118. Now, then it looked like it was going to be heading back up. The call at that point was the 24 call was worth 8 cents, but then it came back down again. It almost touched here again, and then it showed a lot of weakness towards the end of the day. A lot of time that'll happen. It'll come down and it'll go just a little bit lower than where it is right now. I like getting out where I did. I think this was an excellent spot. There was a couple other things that I saw right there. As it came down, it made a tiny little double top right here, and I put in a fib right there, and that came out of the 261. Then we had another measured move here, and that came down to the 78.6. So we just had a lot of different formations that we could take a look at, and I felt real comfortable taking profits. It came down and hit that and then headed back up, and that was a good time. It was interesting because later on in the day, as it came down here, even though it's slightly lower, the 118 that I got earlier here is standing pretty good. So at this point in time, we just have the call. We have the 24 call, and that's all the way up here. So we've got to have quite a reversal. We've only got 2 days left. It doesn't need to go all the way back up, but it would be nice if we saw a little bit of a recovery here. And if we see a little bit of recovery, and we've got, right now we've got 8 cents. If we get a little bit, 7 cents, if we get a little bit more than that, that wouldn't be prudent probably to take that profit and get out of the trade altogether. Okay. I was having a little, there we go. Let's just take a quick peek at some of our other positions. We have nothing in GDX as we have that current position. FAS FAS, you can see, has just been going straight up, and the Bollinger Bands are pretty much parallel here. There is no squeeze on the FAX. The same is pretty much true with the EEM, as the EEM is going pretty much in parallel. There is no squeeze on the EEM. And the last one then is TLT, and TLT is showing no squeeze either. And I was having a little trouble with Thinkorswim showing the data on TLT, so we'll kind of let that one go. There is no squeeze on TLT. So the only thing we have right now is the call position, the 24 call on GDX, and that's what we're going to be looking to maybe get a little bit more than the 7 cents where it closed today. If we do, we'll probably jump out of that. And that is my blog for tonight. You can see TLT here. It actually did have a little tiny little squeeze here. Once again, I'm not too concerned with that's not much of a squeeze there. I like to see more of a squeeze, and we'll just let that one go. Some people might have taken that. I don't see that as a squeeze. I'm going to just let that one go. Okay, so come on back tomorrow night. Bye-bye now.